The wind come on that river like it owed the world a grudge. The wind come off that river like it owed the world a grudge. Bent me like a young pine, but it couldn't make me budge. The boss man leaned on my neck for 30 years or more. The boss man leaned on my neck for 30 years or more. I gave him every inch he wanted, set the inch down to the floor. I bent, I never knew. I bowed my head, but held my ground. Took the weight of every winter, took the worst this world sent around. Let the whiskey bend me double, let the losses raise their will. But there's one thing they can't tell you. I've been, I never knew. No sir, I've been, but I never knew. Poverty come calling early, put its knee against my chest. Poverty come calling early, put his knee against my chest. I've been down low to feed my brother, never once laid down to rest. The law bent me over hoods of cars in the flashing red and blue. The law bent me over hoods of cars in the flashing red and blue. But bending ain't the same as breaking. There's a thing my mama knew. What I bent, I never knew. I bowed my head, but held my ground. Took the weight of every winter, took the worst this world sent around. Let the whiskey bend me double, let the losses raise their will. But there's one thing they can't tell you. I've been, I never knew. No sir, I've been, but I never knew. There was one time I came close, boy, the night we laid him down. Rain was filling up the digging, and my knees found the ground. But there were kneel and understand, there was grief that took my legs. A man can fall beside a grave and still not fall to bed. There's a bend the heart requires that the spine don't have to dread. I've been, I never knelt, not to bash and not to boast, not to bottle, not to sorrow, not to count up all I lost. When she left, I've been clean over like a reed under the mill. But the water always passes. I've been, I never knew. And when they finally come to fold me, lay me flat beneath the elm, carve it plain across the marker. He been, he never knew. Yeah, I've been, but the ground never had me. Not once, not once, not yet. heard me coming. That was always half the art. Never heard me coming. That was always half the art. A quiet man's a loaded thing. No warning for the start. I learned it all the water snake, the way they part the reed. I learned it off the water snake, the way they part the reed. You don't hear the danger talking, you just feel a sudden bleed. I'm the man who moves in silence, don't announce and don't explain, coming quiet like the fog does, leave you quiet as the rain. The loud ones, they get buried, the braggart digs his own. But the man who moves in silence walks a graveyard all alone. Yeah, the man who moves in silence. The boss man loved me for it, said, your smoke, you leave no track. The boss man loved me for it, said, your smoke, you leave no track. Sent me down the back roads, and I never once talked back. When his day came, I was standing in his kitchen for he turned. When his day came, I was standing in his kitchen for he turned. He never heard the door swing, that's a lesson well he learned. I'm the man who moves in silence, don't announce and don't explain, coming quiet like the fog does, leave you quiet as the rain. The loud ones, they get buried, the braggart digs his own. But the man who moves in silence walks a graveyard all alone. Yeah, the man who moves in silence. But here's the joke the good Lord saved for last, and it's a mean one. You move so quiet all your years and find you're the invisible one. I slip through my own city now and nobody turns a head. The bartender don't know my name, just fills the glass and nods instead. Turns out the ghost don't get to choose the day he wants to be seen. I'm the man who moves in silence, but tonight I made some noise, set the glass down hard on purpose, just to hear a living voice. Scraped the stool back loud and ugly, coughed out something like her name, just to prove there's still a body, casting shadow through the flame. Cause a man who moves in silence learns too late what silence stole. You can slip past every danger and slip clean out of your own soul. Yeah, the man who moves in silence Tonight he stomped a little, just to know he's still around. This house has got a hallway that goes on for 40 years. This house has got a hallway that goes on for 40 years. And every door along it, I'm the one who shut it, dear. Some I close real gentle, like you'd leave a sleeping child. Some I close real gentle, like leave a sleeping child. And some I slam with gun smoke, and they stay shut all the while. Every door I close is still closed. Every one of them stayed shut. Mama's kitchen, brother's bedroom, the chapel and the club. I got a ring of rusted keys now, hanging heavy on my soul. And the whiskey keeps me walking past every door I close. There's one with her perfume, still living in the woods. There's one with her perfume, still living in the woods. I stand there some dark evenings, like a stranger in a neighborhood. The boss man's door I close the hard way, one cold December night. The boss man's door I close the hard way, one cold December night. Took his chair, his war, his enemies, never once got warm despite. Every door I close is still closed. Every one of them stayed shut. Mama's kitchen, brother's bedroom, the chapel and the club. I got a ring of rusted keys now, hanging heavy on my soul. And the whiskey keeps me walking past every door I close. They say when one door closes, the good Lord opens two. Well, he must have lost my address, 'cause mine just echoed through. But last night in the small hours, rain talking on the pane, I heard a knocking, soft and patient, from the far end of the lane. Could be death, could be forgiveness, down that hallway sound the same. Every door I close is still closed, but my hand is on the key. Mama's kitchen, brother's bedroom, maybe one still opens easy. I got a ring of rusted iron, one last swallow in the glass. And tonight I'm done just walking. Tonight I'm stopping as I pass. Yeah, every door I close, Lord, let one of them give. 'Cause a man ain't nothing but a hallway till he finds a room to live. I don't blame the Lord for most of it. The road, the gun, the greed. I don't blame the Lord for most of it. The road, the gun, the greed. A man picks up his own black hat and reaps his own black seed. But there was one night, one bad night when I hollered for a sign. But there was one night, one bad night when I hollered for a sign. And the sky just hung there empty, like a store with the shades pulled fine. As God was out that night, gone fishing, gone to town. Left the porch light burning for nobody while the whole world was coming down. I knocked upon that heaven, everything I had inside. But the house was dark, the door was locked. God was out that night, Lord, God was out that night. My brother's blood was warm still when I lifted up my face. My brother's blood was warm still when I lifted up my face. Said, take me instead of him, I'm ready. Got nothing back but space. The rain came down like answers to a question never heard. The rain came down like answers to a question never heard. And I learned the loudest silence is a prayer without a word. 'Cause God was out that night, gone fishing, gone to town. Left the porch light burning for nobody while the whole world was coming down. I knocked upon that heaven, everything I had inside. But the house was dark, the door was locked. God was out that night, Lord, God was out that night. God was out that night. Now some men lose religion, but that ain't quite my tale. I still believe he's up there, just believe he clocks out in bells. So I quit doing business with a landlord never home. Took my worship to the bottom, took my church out on the road. And if he wants to find me, he knows the low bars I go. So God was out that night, maybe every night since then. But there's a thing I can't shake loose, boys, why I keep leaving that light on. Set a glass out on the table, keep one chair pulled from the wall, like I'm waiting on a stranger who might wander down my hall. 'Cause if God was out that night, then somebody's still out walking. And a door left cracked in the dark ain't the same as no faith at all. Yeah, God was out that night, but I keep the porch lamp burning just in case he's headed home. Yeah. They never built a courtroom that could hold what I have done. They never built a courtroom that could hold what I have done. No jury in 3 counties gonna live to say I'm wrong. But every night at closing time, when the last neon goes dim, but every night at closing time, when the last neon goes dim, I take the stand inside my head, and the questions start coming in. I'm my own judge, my own jury, own hangman, own last plea. Got a courthouse made of whiskey, and the gavel's coming down on me. No law ever touched me, no badge ever came close, but I sentence myself nightly, and I never get parole. Lord, I'm my own judge. I remember every dirt road where I left a man to pray. I remember every dirt road where I left a man to pray. Boss man called it business, I just call it Tuesday. She asked me once, what are you? And I couldn't meet her stare. She asked me once, what are you? And I couldn't meet her stare, 'cause the honest answer's buried under 6 feet of don't you dare. I'm my own jury, own hangman, own last plea. Got a courthouse made of whiskey, and the gavel's coming down on me. No law ever touched me, no badge ever came close, but I sentence myself nightly, and I'll never get parole. Lord, I'm my own judge. Witness for the prosecution, an old photograph face down, a brother in a boneyard on the wrong side of this town. A bottle taking testimony, rain recording every word, and the verdict's always guilty, it's the only one I've heard. So I pour myself the sentence, slow and neat and undeterred. I'm my own judge, my own jury. It's tonight the court's in session late. Yeah, got a courthouse made of whiskey, and I'm walking to the gate. No God ever reached me, no preacher got that far, but there's something like confession in the bottom of this jar. And maybe that's the mercy that I still hold court at all. 'Cause a man who quits his judging is gone past beyond the law. Yeah, I'm my own judge. The man behind the counter said, your money's no good here. The man behind the counter said, your money's no good here. I said, friend, I don't pay in money, I pay in blood and years. I settled every marker from the Delta to the line. I settled every marker from the Delta to the line. Ain't a dead left standing except the one that's mine. I paid in full, I paid in full, every dollar, every drop. Paid the boss man with a bullet, paid the lawman off the top, paid my brother with a headstone, paid her back with my words. I paid in full, Lord, I paid in full. So why am I still cursed? Kept my books like scripture, every column straight and true. I kept my books like scripture, every column straight and true. Red ink for the fallen, black for what I made them do. There's a page I can't find, no place, torn out somewhere down the road. But there's a page I can't find, no place, torn out somewhere down the road. The one that names a price of getting back a man I owe. I paid in full, I paid in full, Every dollar, every drop. Paid the boss man with a bullet, paid the lawman off the top, paid my brother with a headstone, paid her back with my words. I paid in full, Lord, I paid in full. So why am I still cursed? Whiskey's just a money lender with a kinda looking face. Loans you 3 sweet hours, then collects the whole next day. And the rain against the window sounds like corns upon a plate. Like the whole night's passing the collection for a sinner come too late. But you can't buy back a morning, and you can't outspend your fate. I paid in full, I paid in full. Every dollar, every drop. Bought this empty house of echoes, bought this neon bleeding block. But the only debt still open is the boy I traded first. So I'm drinking to his memory, 'cause I paid in full, I paid in full. And being square with every devil is the deepest kind of curse. Yeah, I paid in full. It cost me everything the money couldn't touch. And it cost me everything the money couldn't touch. There was always something hanging in the air between me and you. There was always something hanging in the air between me and you. Cigarette or gunpowder, some evenings both come through. You wave your hand to clear, try to find my eyes again. You wave your hand to clear, try to find my eyes again. But the smoke kept drifting back, girl. It was thicker than it seemed. There was smoke between us, always smoke between us. You leaned in close as close could get, and I stayed a little blurred. You breathed a clean night in, I breathed the same old cloud. And every word I meant to say come out too soft, too proud. Lord, there was smoke between us. I could kiss you in a doorway, still keep one out the door. I could kiss you in a doorway, still keep one out the door. That's the curse the trade puts on you. You can't be all the way no more. You said I feel you leaving even when you're laying near. and I lit another anyway. Put more smoke in the air. There was smoke between us, always smoke between us. You leaned in close as close could get, and I stayed a little blurred. You breathed the clean night in, I breathed the same old cloud. And every word I meant to say come out too soft, too proud. Lord, there was smoke between us. Now the room's been empty years, but the ceiling's still stained brown. Every cigarette I ever hid behind is settled down. And I sit here in the residue of all the times I chose a haze. Turns out you can't blow smoke forever, then expect to see your face. The screen you put up for protection is the wall you can't erase. There's still smoke between us, only now you ain't across it. Just an empty chair, a saucer full of ash where love once was lit. But tonight I cracked the window, let the night pour some of it through. First clean breath in this old room since the morning I lost you. 'Cause the smoke was never yours, girl, it was mine, and I know it now. I built a fog to hide inside, and I hid so well somehow. Yeah, there was smoke between us, but I'm the one who made the cloud. And tonight I let a little out. The boss man's in the river, wearing concrete for a coat. The boss man's in the river, wearing concrete for a coat. My brother's in the churchyard, and the woman caught a boat. Every man I ever feared is gone on down the road. Every man I ever feared is gone on down the road. And I'm the one still standing with nobody left to hold. But I'm still here. Damn it, I'm still here. I outlived the fire, I outlived the flood, I outlived my own damn fear. They dug the holes to feed me, poured the whiskey for my way, but the ground kept turning me back over. I'm still here. God knows how, but I'm still here. There's a bar stool with my shape wore in it, deep as in a grave. There's a bar stool with my shape wore in it, deep as in a grave. I've been sitting here so long, boy, they should charge me by the day. ones point and whisper, that's the one they couldn't kill. The young ones point and whisper, that's the one they couldn't kill. And I raise my glass and tell them, ain't a matter of my will. But I'm still here, David, I'm still here. I lived the fire, I lived the flood, I lived my own damn fear. They dug the holes to fit me, poured the whiskey for my weight, but the ground kept turning me back over. I'm still here, God knows how, but I'm still here. It ain't a thing I'm proud of, and it ain't a thing I earned. Better men than me went early, and the good ones never learn. I used to think surviving was a prize you fought to keep. Now I know it's just a sentence for a man too mean to sleep. The rain still finds my window, and I still got debts to weep. And I'm still here, Lord, I'm still here. The neon buzz is closed outside, but the door don't lock in here. And I made it to the morning more times than I can say. And maybe that's the mercy that the morning keeps on coming, and I'm still here to see it break. Yeah, I'm still here, not winning, not forgiving, just still here, still here, still here. They kick the door into the boys, the boss man used to own. They kick the door into the boys, the boss man used to own. Found me at the table with an empty glass and a phone I left alone. Said the old king's finished, look at him, half a man in cheeks. Said the old king's finished, look at him, half a man in cheap. I said you mistook the ashes for a fire that's gone to sleep. I'm broken but I ain't begging, been low but I ain't bowed. You can take the rings and the whiskey, you can take the whole damn crowd. I lost a woman, lost a brother, lost a name I couldn't hold, but I never learned to beg, boy. I'm broken but I ain't begging, not to man and not to God, no. Now with the last breath in my soul, There's a difference between a broke man and a man who's on his knees. One just missing pieces, the other's asking pretty please. I gave away my mercy years ago, don't need it coming back. I gave away my mercy years ago, don't need it coming back. So I'll take my beat and stand with a neon at my back. I'm broken but I ain't begging, bent low but I ain't bowed. You can take the rings and the whiskey, you can take the whole damn crowd. I lost a woman, lost a brother, lost a name I couldn't hold, but I never learned to beg, boys. I'm broken but I ain't begging, not to man and not to God, no. Not with the last breath in my soul. She told me once, price of poor man's only silver, spend it slow. Rain was falling on the tin roof, and I didn't let it show that I got nothing left but that now. One clean coin she left behind. When they come to close my ledger and the whiskey's run me dry, they can pry it from my fingers, but they'll never hear me cry. I'm broken but I ain't begging, sitting upright in this chair. Let the smoke curl to the ceiling, let the empty bottle stare. I made my peace with losing, made my peace with what I stole, but there's iron where the heart was. I'm broken but I ain't begging, and if this is where it closes, I'll go down the way I hope. Yeah, broken but not begging. Tell the boss man in his grave, one of us was never for sale. Every morning there's a little less of me in the mirror's eye. Every morning there's a little less of me in the mirror's eye. Like somebody's rubbing out a pencil line, and they're taking all their time. I used to sign my name in blood, now I can't recall the hand. I just signed my name in blood, now I can't recall the hand. 20 years being feared, and not one soul who understands. It's a slow racing, baby, whiskey working like a thief, taking pieces of the picture, leaving smoke where there was grief. I don't miss a man I murdered, It's a slower racing, and it's coming after me. There's a suit hanging in the closet from the day they made me king. There's a suit hanging in the closet from the day they made me king. Still got gunpowder in the stitching, still got blood beneath the rain. Her voice was the last thing fading, I held on till it wore through. Her voice was the last thing fading, I held on till it wore through. Now I pour another inch of amber just to blur what I can't undo. It's a slower racing, baby. Whiskey working like a thief, taking pieces of the picture, leaving smoke where there was grief. I don't miss the man I murdered, I mean the one I used to be. It's a slower racing, and it's coming after me. Rain on the glass like static, neon humming out his last. Somewhere a phone keeps ringing for a man who's in the past. Let them come with their apologies, let them come with their revenge. By the time they kick the door in, there'll be nothing to avenge. Just a chair, a glass, a shadow, where a heavy man once sat. It's a slower racing, baby, and I've stopped fighting it tonight. Let the whiskey finish painting over everything that's white. I don't miss a man I murdered, hell, I hardly knew his name. It's a slower racing, and there's mercy in the face. Yeah, the slow erasing, and a curse is how I'm saved. They taught me young to keep my mouth shut, tighter than a fist. They taught me young to keep my mouth shut, tighter than a fist. Said a man who never talks, boy, is a man they never miss. So I swallowed 30 summers, kept the names down in my chest. So I swallowed 30 summers, kept the names down in my chest. Now I can't get out of soft word, silence built its own damn nest. Here's the weight of silence, heavier than any stone. Ain't the words that break a man down, it's the ones he keeps alone. I kept the code, I kept the secrets, I kept the peace with a loaded gun. But the quiet in this empty room weighs more than all the harm I've done. Lord, it's the weight of silence. Oh, the law sat me in a cold room, hung the light and let it burn. The The law sat me in a cold room, hung the light and let it burn. I gave them nothing but my breathing. That's the only trade I learned. But she asked me one plain question, one soft night in the rain. But she asked me one plain question, one soft night in the rain. And the same lock held my tongue down. Lord, that's where I lost the game. It's the weight of silence, heavier than any stone. Ain't the words that break a man down, it's the ones he keeps alone. I kept the code, I kept the secrets, I kept the peace with a loaded gun. But the quiet in this empty room weighs more than all the harm I've done. Lord, it's the weight of silence. Soul left I protect, but I still can't shake the sentence that might have earned her some respect. I was scared, 3 words, that's all it took, and I had 30 years. Turns out the thing I guarded closest weren't the names, weren't the fear. It was the boy who couldn't say it. Locked so deep he disappeared. It's the weight of silence, and tonight I'm setting down, talking to an empty table, talking low but talking now. I told the rain, I told the whiskey, told the chair where she once sat, said everything I never told her, and the room got it after that. Yeah, it's the weight of silence, but a word spoke to the dark. It's still a word that leaves your chest, still a match against the stars. Lord, the weight of silence, I laid a little of it down tonight. There's a bottle on the table, been sitting there since spring. There's a bottle on the table, but been sitting there since spring. I don't drink it, I just watch it, like it's waiting on something. This town in shadows, kept the wolves fed and the ledger clean. I ran this town in shadows, kept the wolves fed and the ledger clean. Now the only thing I'm running is out of road, if you know what I mean. Cause this whiskey's older than my sins. Lord, my sins go way on back. Rain keeps talking to the window, neon bleeding through the crack. I built a kingdom out of ashes, Buried brothers, buried kin, but nothing in this bottle's deeper than the hole I'm living in. No, this whiskey's older than my sin. The boss man taught me early, boy, mercy's just a debt unpaid. The boss man taught me early, mercy's just a debt unpaid. So I collected in the darkness, and I slept where the dead men lay. She left a photograph and perfume, and a door that don't quite close. She left a photograph and perfume, and a door that don't quite close. Now I talk to empty hallways, and the smoke's the only thing that knows. 'Cause this whiskey's older than my sins, and Lord, my sins go way on back. Rain keeps talking to the window, neon bleeding through the crack. I built a kingdom out of ashes, buried brothers, buried kin, but nothing in this bottle's deeper than the hole I'm living in. No, this whiskey's older than my sin. They say the devil keeps a ledger. Well, mine's written in my hands. Every scar's a name I answered for, every ring's a reprimand. But I'm still standing in the doorway, cold iron in my coat. If forgiveness ever finds me, it'll have to cut my throat or pour me one more. 'Cause this whiskey's older than my sins, but tonight I'm drinking anyway. Let the rain confess my story, let the neon fade to gray. I built a kingdom out of ashes, watched it crumble, watched it burn. And when the bottle finally emptied, maybe then the boy returns. Yeah. This whiskey's old